all opinions. Again, I'm reminding everybody of the rules real quick. No name calling. We respect all opinions. We cursing is allowed, but we do not curse at each other. All right, man. Vaughn, where we want to go first, man? I know you've been looking at the chat, man. Where you want to go? Do we want to go straight into 2020, the best and the worst? Do we want to vote on these things that Double XL is talking about? Do we want to talk about Skip Bayless? Where you want to go, Vaughn?
Let's start at Skip, man.
Okay,
Let's start at Skip.
okay.
I'm gonna let X tell the story or you tell the story, and we're gonna get right into
X, do you have that tweet pulled up? I know you was looking at it earlier.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all now. I'm gonna read this tweet in my school teacher voice because I feel like some
I,
schooling need to go
hold
on.
on, hold on. We got a
You know why
football
I'm getting
player,
there with
man.
this.
Yeah, we got a football player, man, for the Buffalo Bills, man. My boy Hamlin got hit pretty hard last night. They said he had a heart attack. And then during the game, while we were praying for him, his family, the game was on pause, respectfully so. Skip Bayless tweeted out the following tweet. Go for it, X.
No doubt. No doubt, the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant.
All right, I'm gonna open up the floor. Spars, you wanted to start with this. I actually want to hear what you first. What do you think of that tweet? The internet is destroying it right now. What's your viewpoint on it, sir?
First of all, I always bring some type of controversy, but in this case, when I read what I read it exactly how Double XL read it, and he is basically saying the game don't matter. Period. Like that's what I got from it. I think people just read the beginning and didn't follow through for comprehension. So I mean, he did. I don't think he said nothing wrong at all. So I'm riding with Skip.
Coach Todd, what did you get from that tweet?
Well, definitely, I think they're just trying to say their players matter, at this point. And then, yes, Super Bowl is 2.2 seconds away, it's around the corner. However, they're like, this is what we need to do just to probably set a standard moving forward when players are hurt to this degree. And it's put an inflection on football players as a whole. I mean, they already take enough bumps and bruises as it is. But I think at this point, even though it's this late in the game, I think they should be able to move forward. They take men on and off the field on stretchers on series of games. However, I think they should proceed.
Your favorite cousin, how you feeling down there? What's the bare naked truth with this, brother?
Um, I think it was probably bad timing, honestly. Like with the whole tweet, I mean, I wouldn't expect Skip to say anything other than that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was just the timing of it was probably bad, and bringing that up during this kind of situation, I see how people could kind of look at it as insensitive. Like you worry more about the game than the actual players. So.
Beach Boy Dre, how you feeling about this, brother?
Yeah, it was just a poor choice of words. That was it. Like I feel like people kind of took it the wrong way because he did say he was praying for him and everything like that. It was just kind of like a bad choice of words. But he does that a lot. I noticed that.
Fact. So it could have been possibly just getting out there in front of this and saying something.
Yeah.
X, how you feeling? You said you read it in your teacher voice. What's the conclusion to this one, man?
I feel like Skip is having to suffer from some of the stink of what he said to Shannon. So people don't want to hear from him at all. But I've read this over and over and over and over again, trying to see what is deemed as inappropriate, and I don't see it. A lot of times when you write stuff out, you don't have tone, but it's
Right.
this thing. And I want to apologize in advance because I don't want to come off as being facetious or dismissive. That's just the natural tone of my voice, being in education. Um, but it says, no doubt, the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game. But how? How are they gonna postpone the game when the dude just fell out? Just don't have the game. That's how I took it, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. I think people just mad as Skip. It's like, in our society, once you get caught doing something that we deem inappropriate, every little
Hmm.
thing you do is going to piss everybody off. That's human nature. I do that. I'm real bad at that. One of my friends will tell you, if you wrong me in any form or fashion and I don't like it, I can turn anything into why is it another example why you wrong me when it has absolutely nothing to do with it. P, don't try to use this against me later because I'm making this my point now. But we do it to our kids. Let's say we ask our kids to clean something and they don't clean it, and they like, uh, "Pops, can I watch this on TV?" I don't know. Can you clean it? We're gonna turn everything into cleaning. That's like Skip can't say nothing right now. He dead wrong because of the Shannon thing. I didn't like the Shannon thing at all, but I had to look at this for what it was, and I don't see it other than we reading fast and we thinking with our emotions. But he basically said cancel the game.
Phrase, you
Well,
got anything on this, brother?
My phone was going in and out. What was the
We talking
tweet that
Skip
Skip said?
Bayless, the tweet about Hamlin. He had a heart attack at the
Yeah, what was
game.
the tweet? What was the tweet?
Uh-oh. You got to go back on mute. We ain't got time to read the tweet again. You got to go
Hey,
back on mute.
P,
Yo.
P, tell her, hey, they almost tried to skip Bayless me today, didn't they?
Hold on, double XL. Okay, let's swerve. I want Phrase to answer this one. Tell Phrase what you said today. And I'm gonna have
This what I,
Phrase and Trey Rico speak on what you said.
hey, look, okay, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna tell y'all who got me. It won't the Beehive. What's Megan's called? It won't
I
them.
don't know.
The
I
Highs.
love the Stallionaire.
Yeah, whatever. I got, man. The Black Mama Coalition came for me. This is what I said. I said the difference in the mannerism of kids with two active parents versus those with one active parent is observable. That's exactly what I said.
What you think of that, Phrase?
I feel like he's speaking facts because I have a lot of different opinions. I mean about that, and some of them can be very controversial. Like I can sit here and talk on that for a very long time. Um, but I do kind of agree. Just because one parent, you're only getting one set of ideologies, in a sense, when you have one parent, and you're not getting the other gender point of view when you have one parent. You don't have, you know, a dad showing you how to treat your mom. You don't have your mom showing you how to treat your dad. Like you just don't have certain things that help you grow and get a perspective on life the right way. Because when you do that, like how many fuck niggas we know? Everybody know a fuck nigga. Like me personally, I feel like I had to do something different because I wanted the things that my father couldn't give me because he wasn't there. My dad was a good dad, but just being there is a difference than being there when I call you, being there when I need something monetarily. Like I feel like if my dad was in my life, like my goals and my drive would be very different. Like I gotta force myself to get up out of the bed and work on certain stuff, and where I can watch my dad literally every single day, go to work, work hard, like so it's I have a vast opinion on that, but I do agree with it because one parent, I feel like you gonna have your kids short. You gonna sell your kids short. My mom was an amazing mom. She gave me everything I needed. I would rather live with her than my dad, but at the same time, she couldn't teach me how to be a man, and that's just a fact. With my dad not being there, like how do I know how to love a woman and treat them with respect? So I agree with that.
Hey man, Trey Rico, you got an incredible record called My Story, man. When you go into your story, how you feel about what X just said, man?
Man, shit, I agree with it too. I look at it like a woman can't teach a man how to be a man, and a man can't teach a woman how to be a woman. So, yeah, if you only got one house and one parent, I feel like you feel you're gonna miss something. One parent can't teach you everything.
Facts. I'm gonna
So yeah,
wrap
I
this
agree
up
with it
with
too.
you, Coach. Coach Ty, how you feeling about it?
I have a different perspective
Come
on
on
it.
with it.
I'm not gonna say what Double XL said was not factual. It was, but there is still some logic behind that. Working in education myself, I just retired from Norfolk Public Schools last year. So working in administration, elementary school and high school, I can definitely see where, yes, you're going to be more observant of those particular kids. But even taking a poll, I have seen just as many parents, two-parent homes, be just as reckless with rearing their children as it could be with one parent.
Mm-hmm.
Being that a lot of times, because there's some entitlement there are kids who, because they know they're in a two-parent home, we have so many suggestive situations that are out here now. You have the music, you have TV, you have social media. And so that's now our children's greatest influence. So when I say you can come from the perspective of being in a one parent home versus a two parent home, um, yes, it's going to be a greater percentage of those that are single parent homes that, yeah, you will see a lot of behavioral, mental situations, issues. I came from a single parent home. I was raised by my mom. However, I still knew how to treat a man. I still knew what things to influence in a relationship. And not because I wanted to fall back on the facts that I wasn't raised in a two parent home, but because there were other blueprints that I had available to me that I was able to review, that I was able to see, and that I was able to take examples of going into life. So there are some people who can definitely say, yeah, because I didn't have this or I didn't have that, this is now where I am. However, I just don't want to keep using that as a crutch moving forward for our youth today. We actually don't give them enough credit because they are smart enough. They know what's up. They know what things to do and how to move on certain situations. I just don't want to keep seeing, those things fold in. But definitely, that's my take on it. I think if we did do the numbers and we look at things that we need to consider moving forward, we just need to be more active in our children's life, regardless if it's one parent home. I feel like as a mom, no, you can't, show your son how to be a man, but you can show him how to be a decent human being and how to treat people and things that they need to do moving forward. You can still give them some tools and some information and some education, and same thing with a male who's raising a daughter. No, you can't show her how to be a woman, but you can definitely show her the tricks of the trade, what not to fall into, how not to be manipulated, and what things you need to know moving forward as a young lady.
But isn't
No,
that
that's
still
tough talk. I
half?
see why they call you tough talk,
Hold
bro.
on,
Go
hold
ahead,
on,
X.
hold
I
on.
just
Hold on, X. Hold on, X. First and foremost, before you wrap it up, P, just let me get 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
Coach, you did exactly where I was going with it, and the only word I had for it was culture. The culture is raising our kids. I don't care if they're
Yes.
in a two-parent home, if they're in a
Hmm.
single-parent home, if they're with
Hmm.
grandma and grandpa. The culture is raising our kids. So we really, and I do agree with you, X. Like you can observe it and you can see it, but it's a thin line there. Today, there's a very thin line because the culture is raising the children, and it's just out of control. Like their ultimate weapon is they're fearless, but they're using their abilities the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? If they could take that fearlessness and put it into something positive, they'll be untouchable. These kids would be untouchable. But that parent thing is, it can go either way, man. That's just how I feel. I feel like the culture is raising the children more than the parents.
I would just like to point out that yeah, I really need y'all to focus on my choice of words, and the key word was observable, and I stand on that because I didn't put a negative or a positive connotation.
I'm giving you credit for that. Like I think minds that are on this chat line, this clubhouse right now, our minds, not disrespecting anybody outside of this line because I don't know you, but I think we all just think different. So we are agreeing to disagree. So I agree with you. I'm not saying
Because
you're wrong.
what I'm,
I
yeah,
believe a lot of what you're saying, but I'm just saying it's a thin line today because the
yeah.
culture is really raising the children, and outside of the culture raising them, the children raising the goddamn children.
But
Let's just be real.
it's
To
it's different levels to this. Because
to
what I mean, let's take me for example. I was raised in a single parent home for the most part, and I think I turned out pretty okay. But there are definitely some deficits that I still have trouble with. That if I had a father in the home, that I might not be faking. Having that don't make me less of a man, but um,
Facts.
I do self analyzation, so I know.
I'm not taking that away. I'm not discrediting that. All I'm
to
saying, there's a real thin line with this now. Today, 2023, look at the children. Just look at them.
pause.
They all look alike. Oh, go ahead, Phrase. I can't hear you. Turn your voice up.
I do feel like the culture has a lot to do with our youth, but at the same time, if we go back to, let's say, before they started taking the man out of the black people home, culture really didn't have that much to do. See what I'm saying? Because they was getting everything that they needed from their parents. Now, granted, we done went through a whole lot. It ain't the same as the 70s. I get that. But that's kind of like why I'm saying that's why my viewpoint is for like the two parent household, because if you raising, like, for instance, I got a schedule for my kids. I make sure that they keep TV to an hour and less. Like, I don't want to give them a chance for culture to raise them. You see what I'm saying? Like, of course you can't control and be around your kids. Of course they're going to get something through from other people and things like that. But you essentially control. You can't say that. Let's take this conversation aside. If you see a kid like randomly in the street, randomly in Walmart, acting out of order and all this other stuff, you essentially gonna look at them like, damn, what their parents doing, or they got it from their parents, or some type of negative connotation against that.
And
But
hold on,
huh?
one more thing I want to throw in there while you cooking because we right on board. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I don't know what's sorry, but it sounds crazy over here. But you said, uh, and I never said two parent household. I said two active parents. They got to live together.
Okay, that's cool too. That's
Hey,
cool too. But that still says a lot because now you're saying, okay, we know we got two active parents. However, the child is still acting a certain type of way or whatever the case may be,
can I throw
right?
something in here, man?
Yeah, go ahead, your favorite cousin. I'm gonna let y'all cook for 4 more minutes, then we gonna have some fun. Y'all ain't got all deep all early. Go
All
ahead.
right, look, I think a big difference also now, man, that we have to look at um outside of culture is we have to look at social media, and I hate using that as and I don't want to use it as a scapegoat, but kids now are exposed to so much more stuff. Just like Phrase was saying, there's a difference from being in the 70s, 80s, and all that. I mean, all we had was what we saw on TV and what we had in our neighborhood. Now, these kids at a younger age are getting exposed to more different types of lifestyles. I mean, parents are throwing their kids in front of YouTube and tablets at the age of 3, 4, 5 years old. So they're seeing all this other stuff that we weren't even privy to till we got into like middle school and high school. You know what I'm saying? So that makes a huge difference,
Let
regardless
me
if you have two active parents or
let me
one.
hit you with this real quick, crazy. Let me hit you with this real quick. See, that's part of the culture too, right? Social media is part of the culture too, right?
I got
Also, we gotta remember it's real crazy, right? Like post traumatic stress, all that. It's real. Like they doing real drugs, bro. And they coming from active parents. They coming from two parent homes. They coming from single parent homes. Then mama and daddy, they at work all day. Daddy working 12 hours at night. Mama working 8 hours in the morning. The kid raising themselves. It's hard out here. It's hard out here to even be a great parent when you have great intentions because you have to go to work just to keep a
Well,
roof over your child's
Hey,
head.
Spars, let me ask
Also,
you a
I,
question.
let's be real. Let's think
Let me
about
ask you a
that
question
too.
while you talking. Is that an active parent? If they working all day, is that an active parent?
You can't be
I
active
mean,
and
like
work all day, man.
we can get deep with that because in a way, no, in a way, no, but in a lot of ways, some parents don't have a choice right now, bro. Do you see what's going on?
That's a whole different ball game. Like
Rent
you know that
rent five
it's
thousand
supposed to be
dollars a
like that.
month now for a 1 bedroom apartment.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm talking about especially like the little kids, like you know, and they not really seeing both parents. They're not seeing the interaction of a man and a woman. They at home together. You know, but majority of the
We
time you ain't seeing
um
your child for real.
I
All right,
want to
X, wrap
reiterate.
this up. Give us a
Yeah,
conclusion.
yeah. Little bit on P. When we talk like that, we're not judging the parents. We're not doing any of
Right.
that because we're not getting into the reasons. We're just talking about if the parent's not there, that's a not that could be inactivity. It has nothing to do with the various reasons why it might not be active. The fact is not active.
I agree. I
I'm gonna
agree.
be
But
honest though. I think it's set up by design, man.
It is.
It
Because
is. It
it's
is.
now it's people they've done studies. They know now it's easy to control the mind of a child all the way up to the age of 7. So if I can keep the parent busy and out the house or do something to keep the child active to stay out the parent's way, then we can easily program them. So it's almost like, yo, okay, yeah, we're gonna make it so you have to work all the time. So that way this idle mind is running free. We have more control over it. You send them to school, they're exposed to whatever at school. They come home, they're exposed to the internet, TV, and everything else except for being properly guided. So, it's almost like they setting them up to fall exactly into this situations that they in now. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Overstimulated. You know what I mean?
All right, it's that 6:30 mark, man. Let's keep it. Let's get some fun. Y'all deep, man. Y'all deep, man. Y'all educated and everything. Let's have a little bit of fun, man.
Yeah, let's talk
I'm
that
a
shit.
pick.
Come on.
Me and X got a lot of groups. We're gonna have some fun. Now, XL, when you say male artist of the year 2023, are you saying based off of the year they had this year, sir?
uh, what was the question again? Because I just put I'm trying to remember exactly which question. What's the exact word?
You male artists of 20 predictions. Male artists of 2023. Are you basing that off the year they had this year?
I mean, you can't base it off nothing but the past. So
Okay.
last year, this year, like who do you think is going to have the biggest year in 2023?
Hey Trey Rico, besides yourself, what artist, male artist, you think gonna have the biggest, year this year if you could predict? How's it looking out there?
I don't know. That man Dirk been going crazy lately, so
Okay.
see if he keep it up. But
We
it was between him and Drake for me.
we gotta vote for Dirk. Now, Coach Ty, and I hope as a musical fan, you're not gonna base this off of looks, but what male artist do, do you think is gonna go into 2023 talent wise? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my. Well, I don't want to base it off of looks, but definitely talent wise. I mean, I think Kevin Ross is definitely doing his thing. He's coming off with some really, really good music, and I think he's definitely switched up the game.
Kevin Ross, and we got one for Dirk slash Drake. I'm coming to you, catching the wave, man. Beach Boy Dre. You know you're a producer. You got a lot of lists out there that some people like them, some people don't, but you don't care because you're doing your thing. Which male artist you think going? You're a producer too, so we gonna lean heavy on your answer.
um, I could say 21 Savage, and I could say Travis Scott just because he's trying to make a comeback, so he gonna try to do his best to come back strong. You get what I'm saying?
I like these answers, man. X, I'm going to you. You better not say Freddie. If you say Freddie, You better not do it. You better not.
Yeah, I like my answer's going to sound broad, but I feel like it's going to come out of three regions. I'm going to start with that. The biggest artist of this year, or the one that makes most games, is going to be somebody from Memphis, Chicago, or Detroit, because they have the most room to grow. Uh, that could be, oh my God, that could be a lot
Man,
of
you jumped
people,
the gun, man.
huh?
You jumped the gun, man. We talk about regions yet.
No,
Yeah, right. That's
we'll
what
get
we
there.
got.
We'll get. Yo,
We'll get the
I'm tripping.
regions.
I'm
We
tripping.
know regions
My
yet.
bad,
Just
bro.
give me one.
My
Just give me
okay.
one.
Yo,
Get him.
Glorilla.
Hey, Sparks, how you feeling, man? You better not say Nas.
Nah, man, this is more on a bigger stage, a bigger level. Much respect to the God, though. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT himself, Nas Escobar. You feel me?
Mm.
But when we talking about the level of hip hop and where it's at right now for this generation, I'm going with Lil Baby, man.
I like these answers, man. Phrase, where you going? Phrase gonna say somebody we don't know. Ask why. Phrase.
He gonna pick somebody that wear a beanie.
Oh, y'all niggas got jokes. What's wrong with the beanie? Anyways, um, I was gonna go with the unconventional choice. I was gonna say Megan.
Megan Thee Stallion. That's not a bad choice.
Hey,
Hey,
that was my number two. That was
and she
my number
dropping some
two.
fire music. That's a pretty good choice.
I do, and you might be right. Megan's gonna be 10 toes down. Maybe not the best choice of word, but y'all know what I mean.
I was coming that way too. Yeah, I
Hey,
was
man,
coming Megan
Deion
too.
Sanders don't like that answer, sir.
Mm.
All right, man.
Oh, man.
I'm a basically say it like this. Forget my biasness,
Hey,
man.
you forgot about your boy, man. Hold on. Let me get my
Oh,
answer, Key.
my fuck, your favorite cousin. Come
Calm
on,
down,
buddy.
bro.
Where you going?
All right,
Busta Rhymes, Redman?
so
Which one?
no, I ain't even going that route. You know what I'm saying? Even though, but nah, I think two of my answers were taken, Lil Baby and 21 Savage. But I'm gonna go on a more underground, going into possibly mainstream uh point of view. I think the cat Simba, I think he's gonna have a breakthrough in
Simba's fire.
2023. And I also think them boys from Philly, Coast Contra, I think they might break out and start getting their name more known in 2023.
I like that answer, man. I like Conjure too, man. They dope, man. Look, man,
Yeah.
Well, you already know mine. You
my
already know
answer,
mine, right?
the go answer is I'm light skin biased, so Drake is not giving the crown up. And then
Mm.
my number two is La Russell out in the West. He's doing a lot of great independent things. And then I also gotta go with my man Sauce Walker, incredible project he just dropped, Ghetto
Nobody
Gospel.
told you to pick three,
That's where I'm
man. Ain't
going.
nobody. You can't do three, man.
Oh,
Did
but
Coach get hers
I
off?
can't say Freddie.
Did Coach get hers off? Excuse me. Excuse me. Coach. What's your name, Coach?
Coach Ty.
Miss Todd. Did you get your names off?
Well, y'all already know. I was definitely gonna go with, she, her. Megan Thee Stallion.
Got
Absolutely.
you. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4.
All right, next up. I want to know. I'm gonna just throw some names out here. If you agree with any of these names, you could go with some of these names, or you could put a name on top of it. Best influencer of 2020. My list is a lot of podcasters. My apologies, but they going viral. I'm going Wack 100 or DJ
No.
Academics, Charleston White,
Hmm.
Kanye West, or Joe Buttons. Go ahead, your favorite cousin. You got something to say. You got a podcast. Let me hear it.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you, man. As first off, those podcasters,
Well,
the
Kanye
only
West
one
ain't
I
a
say who will
podcaster.
probably
He
be,
is what he say he is.
he's not an influencer either. I don't think he is. Anyway, I think we probably looking at Charleston White, bro. Honestly,
Oh,
hate him or love him,
Charleston White.
hate him or love him, bro. Listen, hate him or love him. Whenever that man speaks, the internet goes fucking crazy. Go look at anything on YouTube. Everything goes up when that man talk, bro. Regardless if you like him or not. He's going to be the one that everybody's looking at in 2023.
Wow. Beach Boy Dre, man. Give us a
That's what I
real
tell you.
influencer, man. You getting influence out of here,
That's what I
man.
tell you.
Besides yourself,
That's what I tell
2023,
you.
who you got?
I must say it's between Charleston White or Kanye West.
Charleston White got another vote.
Dog,
I
you
I would
can't
say,
be blind, P.
yeah, I
You
gotta
can't be
say,
blind. You got to see it.
yeah, I gotta say it because I got the chance to actually set up an interview for him back in like 2019, and before he even blew up, and he kind of blew up kind of quick. So
Yeah,
Charleston White got 2 votes, man. Trey Rico, man. Who you got, man?
Man, I don't even really rock with Charleston for real,
Fact.
but shit, he got my vote too.
Oh, he got
that's 3.
That's
Come on,
3.
P. Come on, P.
Hey, you can't deny the numbers he be putting up on his interviews, man. Everybody listen to what he gotta say for some reason.
Coach Todd, come save us out this. Come on, give us some tough talk. Who you got?
Man, let me say so. First of all, outside of GOAT talk, and of course, tough talk today, I'm gonna say Kanye. I think,
Ooh.
he's been getting a lot of play out here. However controversial he is, he's coming with some real facts and logic for a lot of people. A lot of people are sticking it out there, because of his mental health and he's not taking care of himself. But the man is coming, he's spitting some real wisdom
But
about
he
some
keep
things.
getting kicked off apps. Where he gonna talk,
Yeah.
Coach Todd?
Yeah, I mean,
And he
he
was
does keep
definitely my
getting pissed
second choice.
off. And I think that's the reason why, because people want to keep him silent, and they can't control him. And he said that on several occasions. I cannot be controlled. I'm not on the platform with other people. I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm able to do what I do. So he's gonna find some ways and measures to do and say what it is that he needs to say and get to the people.
Hey, yo, can I add
XL, who you
one?
got, man?
You said who?
I
Who you
need to
got?
add
I'm
one at the
asking you.
end, P.
I,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. You first.
I'm running with Kanye, because simply, if you can make a shoe that looks like a flying roach and it sells out, you are the greatest influence. Like y'all remember Living Color? He the real life dude that was. Remember the dude from Living Color that was like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue. Let me explain my turpentine. That's Kanye.
Oh, man.
Mm,
And people be like,
mm,
y'all just don't see what he's trying to say. Well, I'm like, yo, it's Kanye by far, by far.
Bruh.
mm,
You
mm,
can't
mm,
forget
mm.
his jailhouse slippers neither, man.
Shout out to Tommy in the
Facts.
building.
Oh,
Tommy just
man.
joined us in the building. Phrase Spars, you got anything on this?
Man, it's real
Charleston
simple,
White.
man. You gotta go with Charleston White, man.
Oh
I
What I
man,
tell
mean,
you, P?
the
What I
greatest
tell you, P?
influencer is Charleston White, yo.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, Tommy, what you got,
he
Tommy? We got Charleston White winning so far.
Do white people know
Yeah.
Charleston White?
Yeah, they
Say
know
the
Charleston White.
say what say the question again, Pete.
It's the best influencer. Right now, we got Kanye West floating around, and we got Charleston White floating around. Joe Buttons was in there. Akademiks was in there. Who else did I have in here? We had Wack 100. We got Charleston White. He's winning, like landslide. So now we gonna go. X.
Hold up, P.
We
I
gonna
want
go
to add
back to
another
your
name
list,
real
man.
quick, bro.
Come
I
on.
want to add Rizza Islam to that list too, man. I think he's
Who?
gonna
The
Rizza
RZA?
Islam. No,
Oh, you talking about the conscious guy?
Rizza
Hell
Islam,
no,
the
him.
Muslim cat. Yeah,
I
Oh
thought
no,
RZA
no,
was
he
a
ain't
five
he ain't gonna
percenter.
join.
The Wu Tang do all that God talk. I thought it was five. Oh, you ain't talking about that RZA. My bad.
nah, the other one.
That
RIZZA.
I only know him because Joe Budden's interviewing, but he dope. He dope. I don't know about biggest influencer though. He dope though.
Hey,
He
P.
is dope.
P. How you leave my guy off the list, man? What's
Who?
the guy that took 15 years to open this black university?
Man, Dr. Umar, man.
Oh, Dr. Nah, he didn't have a good year, yo. He didn't have a good year. He didn't start heating up till Dion messed up.
Talking
He
about
didn't start heating up till then.
brother Umar Johnson.
Yeah,
He didn't start heating up till Dion got in trouble.
you got to at
So
least
hey,
He owed
mention him,
Dion an
yo.
apology too,
all
bro.
right, I mean I'll shout him out. You just did. You just
I
Dr.
did.
mean,
Umar owed
No,
Dion
hold
an
on.
apology.
So
like I
so
heard y'all
X,
say
this what
Kanye. I agree with that Kanye because
yeah, we
he
said
was probably
Kanye.
the biggest influencer of the year. Then I'd have to say, like y'all saying, it's Charleston White, Wack 100, and Academics, man. Those are
Yeah,
the main
academics.
people that you just hear on
The
a normal
main
basis.
people.
Like every time you turn on YouTube, they up there talking about something.
Is
All right,
Wack
X,
really an influencer or people just hate him though?
we gonna go to your topic. Regions that have the most game in 2023. You want to go back to your answers, X? I'm going with I think
Mm.
I'm gonna just go
Hold
Texas.
on,
I'm gonna say Texas. I'm putting my money on
P.
Texas.
Let me cook right quick because I gotta mute for a couple of minutes, but I'm still here. I just want to go. Yeah, I stand on those three: Memphis, Chicago, or Detroit. And I'm gonna overall just say the Midwest. The Midwest is due for another heavy hitter.
Are they gonna stay alive long enough to have a heavy hitter? All right, we gonna. My bad, my bad.
Gorilla might.
That was tasteless. Um, but they are going hard in those regions. I'm just saying. I mean, stop, put the guns down. Your favorite cousin, region 2023. What you think?
Oh man, I think this shit's gonna stay in the South, man. But I think the
Okay,
West is gonna make some noise too, because there's a lot of cats out there that's up and coming. So I definitely think they're gonna make some noise. Only problem I have now is that with the music, it's hard to tell who's from what region because everybody is sounding the same sonically. So
that's a
I
fact.
wish it went back to where you had like the West Coast sound, the Southern sound, the East Coast, Midwest. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Co-
separated by slang and dialect, yo. That's about
Yeah.
it.
But it's like everybody got them beats. It's like they either got that drill beat
Uh,
or that what's
you
that joint they doing now that Pop Smoke was using all his shits on
yeah, drill.
whatever that
That's
sound
drill.
is.
Real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's drill.
So it's like I wish they
Coach,
went back to that. You know,
Coach Ty, where you flying to? What region got the most gain in 2023?
I'm gonna say definitely Texas and Chicago.
There you go. I told you Texas on that list, X.
Texas and Chicago. When I mean, just yeah, they're broadening some horizons around here
Already. Trey
already.
Rico, what you think?
Uh, I'm rocking with Chicago too, man. One of my
Yo,
favorite rappers
Chicago
came
go
from the
hard,
shine,
right?
so you know.
Okay, okay. Beach Boy Dre, influencer, blogger, talk to us. What region you see really doing something?
I'm gonna say Texas. I live in Dallas, so I already know what's coming. I already know there's a
Mm.
whole wave of artists, a lot of artists. I can name like at least 20 off my head, and there's a lot more.
I said Texas too, man. Texas definitely got my vote, man. Anybody else want to speak on this topic or before I have some more fun?
I'm gonna
The
break it down
Midwest.
like this, P. I'm
Come on.
gonna break it down like this. I'm going with Memphis all day long. Period. Right. However, to vouch for California and Texas, those states, most of their artists don't even have to leave. Like, and we'll never know about them, but they done did a lot bigger things than what we might be hearing about other artists in the game. So respects to California and Texas. Just I'm not gonna discredit them because they be doing that without leaving their planet. I just call they states are planets. They don't have to leave it. So, but on the level that we know and that the people that I feel like we're gonna see, I think we're gonna see Memphis really take off.
I like that, man. I like that. Moving on. All right, this is a tough one, y'all. What is the worst disaster of 2022? Was it the Will Chris Rock slap? Was it the Tory Meg trial?
Oh my God.
Was it the Young Thug YSL trial? Or was it Brittany's incarceration? Or do you got one to add? I'm going to you first, Coach Time. I need that tough talk on this one. What is the worst? Why did this happen?
I feel like definitely the Will Smith, slap I think that was overly exposed. So it drew a lot of attention. And I think because it was more of a situation where there were two black males, because of course it's two black males. They would rather talk about that, expose that. I don't think it was downplayed in any way. And I think it got so much exposure because there were so many variations of what should have happened versus what did. Um, Jada Pinkett got a lot of exposure, from that as well. But I think they weighed on it very, very heavily. I think that outweighed all of those things that you just named.
Now,
It really
now,
did.
Coach Ty,
Uh,
before I let you
pre-
go, do you blame Jada or do you blame Will? Should
I'm
Will
gonna
should have had
say
more willpower or do you blame Jada?
no, because I feel like she could have used her womanly essence to definitely, resolve that situation. I felt like, she could have said, "No, baby, we're gonna handle this another way." She could have easily stopped her because just as easy as I felt like she enhanced it. She definitely could have pulled it back. He was protecting his lady. I get it. That's beautiful. That is wonderful. I think every woman out here would love a man who's, looking out for her, her in reflect of, hurting her or embarrassing her or putting her in a position to be mocked or, identified as something that was less than. Absolutely. However, I think it could have been handled better if she had just stuck it out there and said, "Hey, we're not doing that." And then
P,
it could have
can I
been, let's have a conversation with him on the side.
Go for it, X.
P, can I throw? I just want to throw one more on that list, and that's the murder of Offset.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
Mm.
that was sad.
X, that's not funny though. That's sad.
Oh,
He
you ain't
said
say
the good
funny.
shit.
I missed the funny.
Everything
No,
else
he
was kind of key. I mean, you just made us cry.
Yo, yo, audio sound crazy, man. That's
All right, so Tommy, what you got, man?
pretty much. It's either you, P, or your boy, y'all, whatever. But somebody audio is jacked up. Oh, it's gone now. Yeah. Nope. There you go again.
We gotta fight through it. I don't know what's going on, Tommy. I've been on mute, so I
I
don't
think
know.
it's your boy, yo. Your boy, y'all, whatever. Yeah. For real, man. All those situations is horrible, man. But I think that YSL situation is wild. It's wild. I think it's even though the slap was like very publicized and it caught us off guard though. But this Rico joint, that shit's crazy. Especially with all these people snitching and everything, and everybody taking pleas and going home. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Trey Rico, what was the worst tragedy of 2022, man?
shit. I was about to say the YSL drawing too. Everybody snitching and shit, taking plea deals and shit. Don't know what's gonna happen.
Facts, man. That's a tough situation, man. Beach Boy
Yeah,
Dre,
that shit tough.
what disaster, man? Killed 2022.
I'm gonna say the Meg and Tory joint because it kind of like separated people. Like it felt like women felt like if you didn't support Meg, like you was against them or something like that, and it was it was a lot of mess in between the whole trial. So
Good points, man. Good point. All right, so look, moving on. Where do I want to go next? Let's go to phrase. I want everybody to say this phrase. This is not against you. This is phrases, like actual words, not you. So phrases we want to leave in 2022. I'm gonna start. I want to leave much. I don't want much to go to 2023. I want to leave much in 2022. What you got, Coach Ty? All right, X, what you got?
All the neo soul words like vibration. Oh my god. Like we're a dog a word out. Vibration, peace, king, happy solar return. All that got it down, yo. I hate it. I hate it.
I don't know what was going on. Can y'all
Yeah,
hear
we
me?
can hear you now. Go for it.
Oh, okay.
This nigga
'Cause I was like,
said.
what's going on?
Am I tripping though?
With the words for the songs that's out there?
Yeah. No, no. The words I hate is vibration, peace, king, peace, queen, and happy solar return.
No, mine is Grand Rising. I'm like, okay, come on,
Oh,
people.
that's true. You did it. That's it.
Grand Rising. I'm like, okay, we taking that to a whole nother level now.
Trey Rico, you got any
Yo,
phrases you
yo,
want
can
to
y'all hear
live
me?
in 2022?
Man, I don't fuck with that much. See, I still don't even know what that means.
What's that?
Much.
Oh,
That word, I don't know what that
hey,
shit
hey,
mean.
hey, Spall, tell him what much is, cause you
Why you ask
originated.
Vaughn?
Oh, you said
You
what?
are the originator,
What you say
Spalls.
now?
Tell him what much mean.
Hey, shit, this is the pure definition of a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? Be a grown ass man. You feel me? Shit.
It's a when the box is lunch, brother. The box is
Hey,
lunch.
the
Oh
box,
man.
the goddamn paper bag, whatever down there, baby. We lick it all up. You feel me?
Oh
All right,
my
Spalls, you
god.
done. You done. You gotta take that over to your sex podcast. Beach Boy Dre, you got any phrases you want to leave in 2022, man?
You already said it. I was definitely gonna say munch at first.
Facts.
That's it.
Phrase.
Oh, another one. They got a new one. Treesh, whatever that
What's
is.
that?
I ain't
It's
never
like
heard
another
that one.
word for thought.
It's trees?
A treesh. Yeah, that's some New York shit.
Oh, they killing
He
us right
sounds so
now, man.
confused.
Phrase, you got any phrases you want to, you see what I did there? You got any phrases you want to live in 2022? Bars.
Nah, leave all that shit in 2022. Let's elevate.
One more, P. I got one more word that I'm
Come on.
tired of.
Elevate.
Come on.
Chakras. Chakras.
Chakras. That
Tired of
means you gotta
chakras.
get in tune with yours.
I'm tired of chakras, yo.
Hold on. Actually, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do
But
that.
I am, yo. No, it's
No,
not
but
the word itself. But these
hold
words become
You
catchphrases.
might need
And
to
it's like, yo, you
rebalance
ain't
that.
even using it right. Yo, if you drink 40s, you can't use chakras, yo. I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah,
I'm
respectfully,
saying you might
respectfully.
need
Now,
to
I mean, now,
rebalance.
now, don't get me wrong. If you not doing, if you not doing what is meant to be do, you know what the hell I'm trying to say. Basically, yeah, I get it. But my word is narcissist, and I only say
Man,
that
that's
because
mine too.
the only reason I say that is because the motherfuckers that's using it, they are the ones that are the fucking narcissists.
Facts.
Period. I be sitting there
Nah,
like
Hey,
I
can
can
we
look.
really
read that
have a
word
conversation.
too?
You ever ask somebody a question and then they look at you like the devil and they just snap and all you did was ask a question? Bro, that's
Sound like you got some
okay.
things you want to get off your chest. You alright,
Hey,
Spark?
yo, we need to
Yeah,
leave the
yeah,
word
yeah. Hey,
period
look,
in there
Phrase, we
too,
might want to
man.
leave his experience in 2022.
Man,
Hey,
holy
moving on. We got a lot of these to
holy
get
Yo,
to,
yo.
and a
trinity.
lot of them are funny. Go ahead, your favorite cousin.
Hey, we gotta leave the word period in 2022. We gotta leave the word
Mm,
trauma in 2022. We
mm.
gotta
Oh,
leave the
trauma's
word
another one.
it's giving what's that? It's giving such and such vibes. We gotta leave that in 2022.
Oh, you
You know what
killing
I'm
me.
saying? We gotta leave Dusty. We gotta leave that in 2022. Damn,
Toxic.
that's all I got right now.
Toxic.
Oh, you bodied.
We can
My
Toxic.
leave
fault, your
Toxic.
drunk.
favorite cousin. I keep
Yes.
skipping you. My apologies, man.
Toxic.
Oh, and
It's
by the
not
way, hey, hold on. The biggest disaster of 2022 was the MJG and UGK verses that nobody knew about
Whoa!
or even watched. Thank you.
wow.
Exactly. Y'all
Wow.
don't even know what happened.
I'm not touching that one.
See,
I'm
Wow.
not touching that one. All right, so look.
What that joint happened to like a boxing match or some shit? Like, come
Listen,
on, fam.
listen. Hold on.
Don't do
Moving
that.
on.
Matter of fact, hold on. Wait. Real quick,
Nah,
real
that was
quick.
the 3-6 Mafia and the Bone
No,
Thugs joint.
When was what
Mm.
was the Ray J and Omarion joint? When was the Omarion and
That was
Mario battle? Was that this year?
so. Hold on, are we leaving verses in 2022? Because that's 3 verses that didn't work. We leaving verses in 2022?
I know I'm over the word
Only if they
transparency.
keep giving us bullshit matches.
Mm. Hold on, you over the word what?
Like we
I'm
didn't
over
get Diddy and Jermaine
transparency.
Dupri.
Can we leave transparency alone?
We gotta
Definitely.
leave
Yes.
transparency in 2022, y'all.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, so
If
look.
we don't if we don't get Lil Wayne, a Busta Rhymes versus or Jermaine and Diddy, they need to go ahead and cancel versus, bro.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, both
leaving
of those
verses
would
in
be.
2022. So look, let's
Um,
have a little bit of fun, man. What couples is y'all tired of, man? Who we leaving in 2022?
Oh my
Blueface and
God.
that Krishan chick. Drop them off.
Yeah, we
Facts.
could leave Ike and Tina Turner in 2022.
your man said
Oh,
he
Yeah, they
never
gotta
wrap
go.
up.
I
I
mean,
Mm-mm.
don't have
are we
I don't
bringing?
have no idea because I don't know about none of that. I only see stars when I look above.
You high?
Here we go,
Hey,
man.
we can leave Diddy and his girl in
Oh,
2022 also.
wah, wah, wah,
Hey,
wah.
um,
Hold on,
Mm.
are we leaving
hold on,
Diddy and
P.
all his many women in 2022?
No. That's the problem. We need Diddy back. I'm tired of love. Love got to go, yo.
Hey, we
You
can
know
leave Nick
what?
Cannon and
I'm
his
gonna need you to
army
go
in
to the corner.
2022.
Hold on, we
Oh,
leaving
the only
Nick
time
Cannon
you're
and
looking
all
at
12 of
stars
his
is when you
kids in
watching Power.
2022?
Yeah,
Nick Cannon and all his kids and all his baby mamas.
he got a whole football team. He can run both sides.
Mm, mm,
Mm.
mm.
And I'm tired of everybody. If I see one more singer or actor come out with another talk show on TV, like really, come on now, come on, let's give it up. Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson. I'm like, let
Yeah.
it go,
I'm
let it
tired of
go,
the I'm tired of the red table too.
let it go.
I'm tired of the
No more.
podcast. Every
We
rapper
need
that
to
fell
leave
off got a
Jada in
podcast now.
2022.
Bro, I was about to say that, man. We need to leave these rapping podcasts in 2022, man. I get sick of them niggas.
Please, please.
They
Whoa.
cheating. They cheating, bro. Not us. Look, not us. We good. I'm talking about the ones who be cheating. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fair to us, bro. They be cheating. They be using cheat codes. And shit. They gotta stay in 2022.
All right, man. What artist is gonna fade out in 2022? What artist we leaving in 2022? We said who the best.
Bottom
Who we
got 'em.
leaving there though?
Ice Spice.
No, I like Ice
Bet.
Spice.
Spot 'em, got 'em. Leave them in 2022. Gunner is gonna fade.
R.I.P. Gunna,
Uh,
man.
Tor-
Sheesh.
Mm,
Tory Lanez, unfortunately,
mm.
he's gonna fade.
In more ways than one.
Who else? Yeah.
He gotta fade.
Shit. Hold on. I had a few lists. Hold on.
Coach Ty, any artists you want to leave in 2022 or no? You like everybody?
I'm gonna just say I think Nicki Minaj she's I don't think she's really going to come out with anything if she's not collaborating with anybody. I think everything now that she's going to do henceforth is going to be a collaboration. Everything is going to be
Mm.
adding Megan, adding her. It's not going to be, her own album, her own mix of things. It's going to be, pretty much Nicki Minaj featuring or featuring Nicki Minaj. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
All right, we got a
I'm not
couple more
seeing that at all.
topics before my mini interview. Smiles, who are you leaving in 2022, man, artist wise? Who you not listening? Who coming off the playlist, bro? He wasn't ready for me. Trey Rico, who coming off the playlist in
Yeah,
2022?
I only
I
think
can't get
Smiles
the
with me.
mic off, man. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah, my bad, Smiles. You in the building? What up, Smiles?
What's goody, man?
Who you leaving in
Uh,
2022, artist wise, man?
man, I think I'm gonna leave Ice Spice in 2022, man.
Oh, y'all gonna leave Ice Spice too? Not, oh
Yeah,
man,
she's a munch. She's trash.
oh
I
man.
gotta leave it
Trey
up, man.
Rico, who you leaving in
Glorilla riding
2022, bro?
shotgun.
Facts.
Oh my God.
Facts. I think Lotto will be right next to her. Yeah, I said it.
Wow, y'all leaving Lotto.
Mm.
It's a
Yeah.
tough crowd, man.
Saweetie, she could stay in 2022 also.
That's a packed car right there. They going to the club.
Yeah. All the bad bitches need to stay their ass in 2022.
Hey,
I
hey, hey,
love
hey,
it.
no disrespect, no disrespect. Coach Todd, let me know if I'm being disrespectful. But can we leave BBLs in 2022?
We sure can. I'm over
And
that.
lace
I'm
fronts.
like, and they need to leave them tights alone too, especially the animal print ones. Yep, all of that. Let
Hey,
it
can we
go.
leave? What about the 6-inch eyelashes? Can we leave those in 2022 also?
Those and lace fronts,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Those
I
and
gotta
Hey,
say it.
lace fronts.
Hey, the drag queen makeup, please leave that in
Oh
2022.
yes,
Oh
Lord
God.
have mercy. Whew. I can't do it. I be
See?
tripping off the eyelashes now. I'm like, can y'all please stop waving at me?
Yeah. Like just make them longer. Shit. Tie your
Damn.
shoes with them.
all right, what songs won't we be singing in 2022?
F and F.
Mm.
Oh, you coming for Glorilla?
Oh,
Sheesh.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
like as soon as the summertime hit, that shit gonna be a smash again.
Uh, I don't think we're gonna be
Oh
doing no
man.
more breaking souls no more with
Oh,
Beyonce. I
you
think
leaving
that's
V in 20?
worn.
Ooh.
Woo!
Oh.
Oh my gosh! I'm like, I
Ooh.
don't want to hear that no more.
What
Like,
about
let it
getting
go.
fucked up tonight? Ain't that her joint too? You think
That's
that's
the
gonna
new
make it
one.
in
Now that's not
2022?
That
going nowhere.
yeah, that's not going anywhere. That I
I
mean,
ain't a
that's on
front. I kind of like
TikTok.
that
That's on
joint.
social media. That's everywhere. But definitely, you want to break my soul? Yeah, that's
Hey,
a wrap.
hold on. My bad. Hold on. I got one more thing to say. I hope don't go into 2023. And I know this is an unpopular opinion. I'm sorry now. I'm not racist, but I'm tired of white people with dreads. There it is. I said it.
Yo, yo.
He went hard as smoke.
You say,
Hey,
let it go,
yo.
let it go, let it go. It's okay. It's okay. We understand that you want to support, but let
Oh
it
Hey,
go.
so
man.
Let it
look,
go.
Wow.
before I get to these interviews, man, last quick question, man. What's some of y'all favorite did we have any incredible movies in 2022? Uh Coach Todd, did you see anything that impressed you in 2022 and what was it?
Okay, I'm gonna just say this, and y'all probably gonna be like, really tired you slamming women like this. Okay, Woman King, uh, great story. However, did she have to be a king though? I'm like, really? Come on, come on. She couldn't be
Hold
queen.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're not gonna break my soul because the way those young ladies were roasted up in that movie, they
But
was
she
all
had to be a
oily. You're
king
not gonna do that.
though.
You're not gonna do
Hey
that.
yo, hey, since you really
Dang.
go there, bro.
I mean, dang. I mean, and it was a great story. Storyline was absolutely awesome. I came out like super empowered, but damn, she didn't have to be a king. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I'm a woman. I love being a woman. I love women across the board, but I don't want nobody to
Hey,
consider me as a king. Please do not do that.
Okay,
I was
okay, so
feeling
look,
all the oiled up unibrow vibes. I don't care what y'all say. I was in.
but she
so
was
look,
called the Woman King in
this what
real
we
life,
gonna
though.
do. We
In the
gonna
history, like she was
Right,
called the Woman King.
right, and was. But I'm like, damn. Can't talk. Can't the guys have something?
I coach, what's your favorite TV show? Or what TV show did you hate? Which one you want to go?
Well, I'm gonna always be, and it's my go-to for everything, even when I want to fall asleep. Law and Order, SVU. I
Wow,
mean, it's
that's
just
like the
what
ID channel.
Hey, that don't even count. Anybody
it's
over
my
30, we
go-to.
automatically go to that.
That's my go-to. I mean, that's just where I'm at. TV shows that I hate. Um, I just, oh my God, what is the show that comes on? I cannot stand it to save
What reality?
my
Any reality
life.
TV show?
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of the reality TV shows, to be honest with, they can leave all them hip hops in 2022 for real.
All them love and hip hop reunions and
All on,
She trying to
all
break my
on,
soul now.
all
New
on,
York, Atlanta,
all
Cali,
on.
Florida.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I look at Atlanta. I do. I definitely, I love it because that's my place. But I'm gonna just tell y'all something. It's starting to get a little worn now. I mean, it's like the same plots in everything, in all of them. I'm like,
It
come
ain't the
on.
same without Stevie J and Jocelyn there, yo. We
Oh
need
my
Stevie and Jocelyn
gosh.
to come back.
TD,
Yeah, they switching up
TD,
the game by,
We need
TD.
Stevie and
leaving
Jocelyn to
people
come
out.
back.
Yeah,
Avid
yeah.
watching your cousin?
Is who?
Beach Boy Dre, what's your favorite movie, man? Favorite TV show, bro, of this year? What you think killed it?
I'm gonna say BMF.
Nice.
That went hard this year. Far as movies, I'm gonna say Bullet Train. That was pretty hard.
Interesting
Oh,
pick.
I gotta watch that. That's on Netflix now too.
Yeah.
Interesting pick. Anything that you hated, Beach Boy Dre, that you don't want to ever see again?
Um, I ain't even watch it, but the Slave movie with Will Smith, I'm over slave movies.
I ca- and man, the
I'm
Nigga
thing
not
said
I
for real.
2022 too.
Yeah, we need to leave those in 2022 also.
I'm not for real. That's like why they had to be the first movie he come out after the whole incident.
he slapped a man and
Right.
went to be a slave. I'm with you. I see where you're going.
I see where you're
Hey, I
going.
noticed on the graphic artwork too,
Yeah.
his face was messed up on the joint. I was like, yo, that's fucked
I
up.
your favorite cousin.
They,
Oh,
Move
they
on.
made that. They made that man dark skinned. That man was dark skinned in that movie. I don't know how, but he
Yeah,
was dark
are
skinned.
you happy? Are you happy about that double XL? Are you happy about
No,
that
no,
draft?
no, 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 no,
nah,
not
that's
at all.
blackface. We don't do that around here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
okay. You was like, don't make them dark skin if they weren't born that way.
Exactly.
your
Hey,
Don't
favorite
do
people.
that to a
cousin.
black.
What's your picks, man? What's your picks? Your favorite cousin? Favorite show? Shows
So
you hated.
so so Pete Game, bro. Favorite movie I seen in the theaters, definitely probably Doctor Strange 2. I saw a lot of
Ooh.
good movies on Netflix, so I'm not even gonna name all them joints because I'll be here all
Oh
day.
yeah, yeah.
Favorite show I probably watched, yo. I wanna say, did Bel Air come out was that this year?
Yeah, it was.
I can't
Yep,
remember.
it was.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that
think I
joint
saw
was
some
dope.
Bel Air. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
joint was dope. Favorite show I probably watch on a regular basis, definitely Black King Crew. Joint I will not watch ever would be anything Housewives. I'm not watching none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or Basketball Wives or none of that. Like
Yeah, I don't
I
watch
watch
any of
the
that.
other joints, but the Housewives and any of the Wives shows, I'm not watching.
Yeah.
I phrase you up, man. Don't say any anti-Semitic movies, okay?
I mean, well, I ain't got too much to say then. You know, Hebrews, the Negroes was first. That's coming out the gate. I like reading between the lines though.
Yes.
The Man Who Fell to Earth on Netflix, that was good.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. I can't. I couldn't get with it.
What else you like, phrase? That's it? He just got one.
I mean, I be watching, so I be trying to expand now. I try to limit my
Man,
randomness
get
to
to the
the to
point.
what's on Netflix. Nah, for real. Like, so I got this app called Forbidden Knowledge. Forbidden Knowledge. Y'all should download it. It's some good stuff up there. Like, that's kind of like what I be watching. Like, I be trying to learn and expand. Like, I'm on a mission right now. So
Okay.
I do watch stuff, but those is like the main things. Oh, Chosen. Y'all ever seen
Okay.
that, Chosen?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah. Chosen. Mm, I mean, I might catch up on some old stuff, but for the most part, that's it.
All right, man.
Yeah, P.
Podcast coming
P, let
soon.
me
I
throw
see
one
you.
in there real quick, bro.
Go ahead.
I'd be remiss to leave Razor Canaan off that list, bro,
Raising
as
That
Canaan
was
favorite
was
fire.
joints, because that shit went hard. And Fourth Tommy Show, I think that came out this year, or was it
the
last year? I can't
Force.
remember.
Yeah, Force.
No, that
Nah,
was this year.
that was this year.
That was this
All
year?
four of them came out this year. Yep.
Yeah, that joint, sadly, it may go on the hated list. It wasn't what people was expecting. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I agree with
You know,
that.
Spars, what you got?
Well, in defense to my man Tommy's joint, right off the Power sequel, spinoff, whatever. I see where the story is going. A lot of people want to see the full fledged rush of it, but he's learning the city he's trying to take over. So that is one of my favorite new TV
yeah,
shows.
I,
I'm looking
I
forward
think
to big
season
things
two is
to
going to be
expand.
better, but
Yeah,
the
it's gonna
development of this one,
expand.
the
It,
development
it
of one just seemed kind of slow, man. You know what I'm
it
saying?
had to be that way. It had to be that way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
All
saying?
right,
Certain
Spars.
certain
Spars,
things.
you know your favorite word. What was trash, man? Tell us.
What was trash? I don't really got nothing trash, man. I don't. My energy don't even go towards nothing trash, man. So I like shit like Yellowstone, like
Okay.
1888.
Oh,
Like I like everything, man. You know what I mean?
Vaughn, did you just say energy? Add that to the list of words, please.
Is that
You
another
said
word you want to
Vaughn,
kick out?
your
Yeah,
energy
yeah,
Nah,
I got
sucks.
nah.
you.
See, no. Energy is real, bro. That's a real thing.
I, see, but you
That's a
killing me. You're
that's a
killing me right now.
that's a real thing.
You killing his
That's a real
energy.
thing. That's a
Hey,
real thing. I mean, that's
hey,
okay, but that's a real thing.
Double X,
It's
what's
the
your picks,
vibe.
man?
Um, well, first of all, let me point out, y'all know I have a real high academia, and you know
That's
I'm a
never
man of
changed.
knowledge and things like that. But my favorite
That
show is
never changed.
any show where they say you are not the father and a woman runs in the back. I'm here for it. I
Morgan?
love it.
What?
I thought Morgan got canceled. He's done, ain't he?
No, no, but
Yeah,
you
he
must
was
don't watch
because
the court
he
show.
was pushing
The
the
court
baby.
shows that
Oh
happens
yeah,
on the
yeah,
court
yeah. I
show.
got you. I got you. I got you. Okay.
They be at the screen pointing at a
Performing
baby that
court.
look like a baby. Look at him, he look just like it, like a baby. Don't like nobody. I love it.
That ain't my baby. All the dudes in my family got mustaches. That baby ain't got no
And
mustache.
I love it when it's multiple dudes and none of them are the father. Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
That's just good entertainment, huh?
All right, man. We got special guests in the building. So what we gonna do? You know how we do here on Respect Goes. We gonna learn about our special guests a little more, man. We're gonna start up since she was nice and early. Coach Ty, tell us about Tough
Hey.
Talk and why should we listen every week? Now y'all not on there bashing men, are you?
Oh, never. Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I think we have more women that probably, are looking at us and be like, wait a minute, I thought y'all was for the sisters and, you were to empower women. I was like, yes, we got to empower you with information to listen more, shut up
I
and,
like that.
do the things that are necessary for you to get yourselves together in this day and time. I'm just so over women upset about they can't find love or the right man is not out there or I'm not able to do this that or the third. No, listen to Tough Talk today because we're going to talk about those things that people definitely don't want to speak at the dinner table, in the bedroom, in the car, on the way to work, or those trips, or those opportunities when you get together with family and nobody wants to speak up. The elephant in the room has definitely overpowered the whole situation, so we bring it to light. We have an off the cuff conversation. Nothing is rehearsed. We love to, gravitate to a public opinion perspective, allow people the opportunity to say, hey, that person exists. People be like, nah, I don't know about that. No, 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 no. That person exists. You can say no, no, all you want to. But when we talk about different aspects of where people's minds are and the thought processes are, these people exist. We wouldn't be able to talk about it if they didn't. We have Dear TT letters where people write into us. They tell us what's going on with certain situations, and they trust us to give them advice, guidance, and information about how they can do better, or enjoy what it is that they have going on, so that they don't let it overtake them and allow them to go the wrong direction. So
How
we
does one
definitely
write
want to.
into you? You got an email address?
We
Shout it out.
do. It is Ty and Deb at toughtalktoday.com, or you can just go to toughtalktoday.com and you can just click on Dear TT. You can send it in. You can also text us your Dear TT or a show idea at 833 Tough Talk, and it's spelled exactly like it says, Tough Talk. So you can text us, send us a call. You can leave a message. We'll play the message on our show, or you can write in. And if you want to be a guest on the show, you're more than welcome to send us an email or a text or a call and let us know what you would like to discuss, what you would like to talk about, or what you would like the Diva Duo to put out there to the public ear and allow people to hear exactly what it is you're thinking and feeling and what your perspective is about a certain subject.
So give us a little taste. You said
Hold
women,
on, hold on,
you
P.
you are in a room full of gentlemen. You said women are struggling with finding love. Why is that? Like, what are you telling these women? What type of advice can they get on
Well,
Tough Talk?
Well, we want to definitely not only give you advice, but we want to give you some information. I mean, a lot of times we do. We actually, well, I wrote a book. I wrote a book that's called War Wounds on the Battlefield of Love, and it gives a woman and male perspective about love, life, and relationships. It's 7 chapters. It's a 45-minute read. You can find it on Amazon or you can go to toughtalktoday.com and purchase it today. What I did was I put things in perspective concerning those things that women and men struggle with. And I just didn't come from a clinical perspective. I just gave it to you straight, no chase, letting you know this is what's going on out here. Women, stop being so overly independent. You want a man to come in, let the man come in and be the man. You can't sit up here and, expect for him to do the things that's necessary in a relationship if you're not allowing him those processes. You keep seeing up here, well, you don't need to say nothing about my kids or say nothing to my kids. Then what do you need him there for? What's going on? You brought him in to do better, make you better, challenge you, influence the family in a positive direction. Why are you now suppressing him? You don't bring a man in a relationship and cut off his arm. That's not what you do. You bring him in and let him be the man. Ladies, I tell you again, okay, I love the fact that we're educated. I love the fact that we're out here doing our entrepreneur thing. I love the fact that we're out here getting it and being bosses. However, you can't be boss over a man. Don't come in here trying to do that. Either build together, build business together, or you allow each other the space that's necessary for you guys to grow in relationship instead of competing against one another. Those
I
are
like that
situations
better.
that I'm just seeing. Yeah, I'm just seeing that too much in today's society concerning relationships as a whole. Men and women who now they know they want commitment and they want a platform to get their last name changed. However, you're going about it the wrong way. You're out here. First of all, women are exposing themselves too much. You're on display. Everything is on display. You're showing too much booty because you're getting them done. You're showing too much tig old bitties because you're getting them done. I think we need to go back to old fashioned, traditional values. Women, leave something to the imagination. Everything don't have to be hanging out. Just because you can get a BBL, don't mean that you need to let everybody know you got it. you know Everything don't have to be fitting tight around your hind parts. Everything don't have to be showing all of your goods. Leave something to the imagination. Now there are men out here who absolutely love it. They want you to show it. They want you to flaunt it because they feel like, hey, you're only going to be 28, 39 and 42 for that one time. So if you still got it, flaunt it. So be it. However, I think in this day and time, there are men out here who are truly wanting something of substance, and they're wanting the women out here to be a little bit more reserved. That's where I'm at.
Absolutely, man. Anybody else got a question for Coach Ty before I
I
move
definitely do. I
on?
definitely do. So,
Come
what
on.
day? What day do you go on your episode? What day is your show?
We come on every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and we are on iHeartRadio, that platform. We're with Famous Radio Live. So you can also go to, again, toughtalktoday.com. And if you scroll down, you can just click on listen to Tough Talk Today every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Tune in to the diva duo of talk show radio. We giving it to you.
All right, we gonna cook with my man Trey Rico next, and then we got my man Beach Boy Dre. He got a lot of lists out there. We definitely got to get to that. Trey Rico, what's good, man? Tell us a little bit about this new single, My Story, man.
What's up with you, man? That my story came from, well, basically, it's entitled. You feel me? It's telling about my past and shit. That's why I did a video out the mountain where I grew up. You feel me? So yeah, that's basically what that song about. My past, trying to get from the ghetto, you know, and come up.
Where you from?
So I'm from Edison, North Carolina.
Okay, Carolina in the
But,
bit. How did you hook up with Smiles Leon, man, and the good people with Lionhearted, man?
uh, uh, Justin is married to my sister. It's my brother-in-law, so, and he co-owner of they label thing. So him and Jay signed me. That's how I met Smiles. He wanted me to do a feature with him.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Smiles, you on the building, man. How's it working with Trey Rico, man?
Man, that's my little bro, man. You feel me? whenever we link up, man, it's very family oriented, man, and basically, I seen, you know what I'm saying, like I heard his music before I even seen his face. You feel what I'm saying? So like, man, Jay ended up playing me a song of his, man. And I'm like, yo, bro, who is this kid like flaming tracks? So like, I was just like, man, let's set it up to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I had a song called Top Five. It was on a mixtape. So basically, I hit Jay, man. Jay set it up, man, and like we just been linked up ever since, for real, for real.
Nah, that's facts.
That's what's up, Trey Rico. How would you describe your music, man? Like somebody want to get in tune with you. What can they expect? You know what I mean? And then what you got coming this year?
Shit, man, I feel like my music is real. You feel me? It come from real life situations, so ain't no capping all the shit I say. I got some shit coming, man. Me and Smiles got a couple songs we working on. Lionhearted, we got an album coming out. We got a new single on the way, Cutting Ties. Y'all be looking out for that. And I got some special shit coming with my man's Mark Selvey. So
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Mark Selvey, man, out there making big moves, man. Appreciate you coming by, Trey, right, Rico. Next up, man, Beach Boy Dre. Beach Boy Dre, man, talk to me, man. What we got introduced to you in this Virginia market from all these lists that you came out with. I mean, you came with the best DJ, the best videographer, the best producer, and the best artist. How'd you come up with those lists, sir?
Well, I started with the artist list first, and I was just kind of like, basically with the artists, I kind of like just been watching like who's consistent and who got some real motion and whatnot, and who got a little nice little following. So all that took place with that. With the other list, it was more of I posted like a recommendation list, like who's the best videographer in Virginia or who the best DJs in Virginia and all that. And so once people started putting names out there, whatever case may be, I just kind of like tapped in and paid attention to what they had going on and like seeing like who they working with, how many like how what's their quality and all that type of stuff like that. So that all took place with it.
What's the feedback that you got from the list, man?
Man,
Your people feathers get
Man, he
ruffled
got
over these
everybody
lists,
worked
man. Did
up
you
out this
survive?
bitch, man.
that's the point. Look, that's the point. It's supposed to get people upset because a lot of people was upset, like, oh, why this person ain't make the list and woo the woo, and I should have made the list. Man, I had folks threatening me about these lists, man. I just
I
sat back and
believe it.
laughed. I just had to sit back and laugh because I'm just like, man, look, it's supposed to make you want to work harder. And a few people got, I ain't gonna say a few, I'm gonna say a lot of people got the point of this because it's supposed to make you want to work harder to aim to get on the next list and also supposed to, pay attention to who you should be working with. It's basically like a networking list, who you need to network with. Look at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
For
Are
sure.
you planning to do? Are you planning to do this every year?
Oh yeah, for shit show. Me and Glass TV. I don't know if y'all know about his
Yeah.
blog or
Shout out to
whatnot.
Glass. That's my guy. Shout out to Glass.
Yeah, he did one last year and whatnot, and so me and him been talking, and we think about maybe getting like a panelist. You know what I'm saying? A few of us, maybe like five or something like that, to kind of like put together the next one, because I feel like if we do it all together, it'll make the movement go a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It'll push the movement a lot further. You know what I'm saying? So I already told him like within the next 2 years, Virginia, like the DMV and the Carolinas is gonna be the next wave within the next 2 years. Like Carolina already got they, you know what I'm saying, wave going right now. The DMV, what we trying to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Virginia, a lot of young cats working together too. So it's about time for us to kind of push the narrative further. You know what I'm saying?
I believe in that, man. Now you are a producer. What projects do you have currently out there right now?
I do a lot of beat tapes. I produce some of my own music too. I got a couple albums I did for myself. The next project that's dropping, hopefully this week. It was supposed to drop the first, but I'm still waiting for it to drop. Um, is a compilation production album. Like I said before, different artists from different corners of the country or whatnot. So you're gonna get a little taste of Virginia, you're gonna get a little taste of Texas, you're gonna get a little taste of Detroit, and so forth. So yeah, man, I got that coming. It's called the Golden Circle. So stay tuned for that.
That's what's up, man. Anybody else in the room got any questions for Beast Boy Dre or my man Trey Rico? Okay, so
I
look,
got a
man,
statement.
what'd you say? What'd you say, your favorite cousin?
Hey man, if you do a podcast list and you don't put tough talk, bare naked truth, or go talk on that list, expect some more death threats. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
you
No,
just
I'm
got an
playing.
audio threat, Beast Boy Dre. Hey, Beast Boy Dre,
One out to pull up.
we also got two artists from the Carolinas on here too, man. Smiles Leon and Trey Rico in the building. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey,
you know, y'all follow each other on this. You know, we gonna give out IGs before we leave and things of that nature, man. So everybody follow everybody. It's very important to network, man. We're all independent. We all striving for growth. We all want to see our dreams come true, man. It takes nothing to repost. It takes nothing to like some. It takes nothing to take a moment out of your day if you not doing nothing just to push the audio on somebody's show, man.